Good morning. My name is Debbie Pyatt. I'm a fitness and wellness coordinator for Memorial Health System. This is our move series, and we're going to do about 12 minutes of nonstop abs today. I have a mat to be on because we're going to be on our knees. I also have dumbbells out here. If you don't have dumbbells, grab anything around your house. Your cat, your toddler, everything has weight. If you don't have anything that you want to use, you can just do this and think about the muscle groups that you're using. So we're going to start out on the knees. I use the tops of my feet to help keep my balance, and we're going to go side to side. Now make sure that you're engaging your abs. That means squeezing them tight. Why? Number one, because it's a better look. Now, what that does is that supports your back, and by supporting your back, we're keeping space between those vertebrae as we go side to side. We're also training those muscles to stay tight, to stay flat. So squeeze them nice and tight. Notice as I'm doing this, my shoulders are not coming up to my ears, and I'm not bending through the elbow. I'm not pulling up as I go side to side. My knees are apart about hip width, maybe a little bit wider, and I do have my mat folded, so that way I have extra padding to help protect my knees, or just to make it a little bit more comfortable. Side to side. Now, as I go side to side, I want to make sure that I am not using momentum to come back up. If my abs are engaged, then I can use that side and the muscles in it to bring me back to an upright position. Rather than just bouncing side to side, I squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift. Now, if you have lower back issues, this usually doesn't hurt people, but what I recommend is you not use added weight. Just reach that hand, trying to get down as low as you can, and keeping the abs engaged in order to protect and support the back. Buns are squeezing tight as well. That helps me to stabilize, as well as me pushing the toes of my shoes into the floor. Keep going. Now, over time, as you do these, if you continue to do these side bends, or if you're doing them in the gym now, you want to remember that it does build muscle. Now, it firms that muscle too, so it's not loose. So there's a fine line of division there. As you're doing these in the gym, I used to do 20, 25, 30-pound dumbbells as I did this. And then I realized my waist was getting thicker. Now that is not going to happen with a 3, 4, 5, 6-pound dumbbell. I'm just using 8s today. That is not going to happen with that. But as you do these, you can, because you're not lifting them, you're using your side in order to bring you up. You can handle heavier weights. But remember, over time as you do these, once that toning starts to happen, you can actually thicken the waistline. And if that's not the look you're going for, you want to stay, I wouldn't go any higher than maybe a 15-pound dumbbell, even a 20 if you're somebody that's worked out for a long time. But I wouldn't go much heavier, or what's going to happen is you're going to have a thicker waist. And what we're looking for is a more cut waist, some lines in those abs, and firming up that waistline. All right, we're going to lay those dumbbells down. Now we're going to pull one leg forward into a lunge position. This is for stability that I'm doing this. And our right arm is going to reach around as I twist. I come back to center, and I reach out, pushing my butt back and contracting the abs. Now I'm up. I do a twist, keeping the rib cage elevated. And then I reach out, squeezing the abs as I push the butt back. And I twist really as far as I can so I can feel the side or the obliques engage. At that point that I'm pushing back, I'm contracting those abs as much as I possibly can and hinging forward, squeezing those abs, coming back up. My leg does straighten as I reach forward and contract the abs, reach it long, bring it up, twist, center, squeeze those abs, reach it long, Bring it up by lifting the rib cage. Twist. And reach it long. Squeeze those abs. Lift the rib cage. Open the chest. Twist as far as you can. Shoulders stay down. Reach and contract. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lift the chest, the rib cage. Open that chest and keep the shoulders down. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Long. And come up. Twist. Back around. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And come up. Everything is lifted and open as you come up. Reach, squeeze. Lift and open. Twist. Squeeze. Now very quickly, we're going to change knees. Other side. Twist. Center. Squeeze. Lift and open. Twist. Center. Squeeze. Lift and open. Twist. Ribcage stays lifted the entire time. I hinge forward, contracting those abs right into that belly button. Belly button to the spine. Squeeze. Lift and open that chest, lift that rib cage. Twist. And reach those arms out, squeeze those abs. Lift everything open. Twist. Center. Reach and squeeze. And lift. Twist. Center. Reach and squeeze. Lift. Twist. Center. Reach and squeeze that belly button to the spine. Come up. Twist. Center. Reach and squeeze. And come up. This leg goes down now. Now that's a more dance-like movement, like what I did last week with the thighs. And it needs to be controlled. That's how you see change, when you're really working those muscles. Now, knees about hip width apart. Hands go where the diagonal is, about a 45-degree angle on the thighs. I reach back and I look as I touch the heel. I come back up. I reach back and I look as I touch the opposite heel. I come back up. Now I slide those hands down the thighs and I arch back. I come forward and round and squeeze and up. Reach, touch the heel. There is an arch there. I'm not just twisting. Reach and touch the heel. I come up. Hands slide down the thighs as I arch back to my fullest extent. Then I round and squeeze those abs. Get that hollowed out feeling. Twist and touch. Center. Twist and touch. Center. All the way back as far as you can. Your goal is to see that wall behind you. Squeeze round that back. And twist and touch. Center. You do arch back when you're twisting and touching. Now, your range of motion, look for that wall behind you. Round and squeeze. Up and lifted. Twist and arch. Up. Twist and arch. Up. Both hands go down, straight back. Round and squeeze. And twist and arch. Look back at the sole of that foot. Twist back and arch. And straight back as far as you can. You're going to feel that in those hip flexors as well. And round and squeeze. And twist. Center. Twist and arch. Center. Arch back. Up. Round and squeeze. And twisting and arching back. Looking for the sole of the foot. Twisting and arching back. Straight back as far as you can go. Range of motion should be increasing over time. And round. And twist and arch. Center. Twist and arch. Center. All the way back. Up. Round. And everything's lifted here. Twist and arch. Center. Twist and arch. Center. All the way back. and up, round. Pull that belly button in, tip that pelvis. Twist and arch, center. Twist and arch, center. All the way back, up, round. Tip that pelvis, squeeze tight, and twist and arch, center. Twist and arch, center. All the way back, and tip that pelvis, squeeze and round. And twist and arch, center. Twist and arch, center. All the way back, up and round. Now, elongating the muscles has been proven recently to flatten them and to tone them, as well as crunching and bringing them together. Think about it. We're elongating to firm. That not only helps what the abs look like, but it improves our flexibility. All right, now we're going to do a breathing exercise. I want you to blow that diaphragm out. So belly rounds and pushes out as you inhale, then we're going to contract and squeeze in. This has also been proven to firm and flatten the belly. So, hands on that belly and inhale. Push it out. Exhale, squeeze, tip the pelvis. Inhale, blow it out. Squeeze, tip the pelvis. I'm going to put my hands behind my back so you can see me better. And inhale, push it out. And squeeze and tip the pelvis. And inhale, push it out. And squeeze it all in and exhale. Tip that pelvis. And inhale, push it forward like a balloon. And inhale, squeeze, tip the pelvis, contract those muscles. And lift the rib cage. Inhale, push it out. Inhale, squeeze, tip the pelvis. This is diaphragmatic breathing, and I'm just adding that pelvic tilt in there. Inhale. Exhale, tip the pelvis, squeeze it tight, squeeze. My buns are squeezing, my abs are squeezing. Now lift the rib cage and open the chest. And to inhale, push it out. Inhale, squeeze, tip the pelvis, squeeze the buns. I'm feeling this in my hip flexors and my quads as I'm leaning back to get that pelvic tip. And lift the rib cage. And inhale. Exhale, squeeze, buns, abs, round that back, contract those abs, come up and lift. And to inhale, diaphragm blows out. Exhale, squeeze, tip the pelvis, tight, tight, tight. Lift the rib cage. Diaphragm goes out like a balloon. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze, contract, and tip the pelvis. Buns are tight. And lift the rib cage, open the chest. Diaphragm out, inhale. Squeeze, tip the pelvis, squeeze the buns, contract, contract, contract. And lift and open. And diaphragm out, inhale. Exhale, squeeze it tight, everything is tight, contract. Come up, lift and open. Inhale, blow that diaphragm out, fill that balloon. Exhale, squeeze, tight, tight, tight. Inhale. Exhale. Now, you can inhale or exhale through the mouth or the nose, whatever works best for you. I know with sinus conditions this time of year, sometimes you don't have a choice to just use the mouth. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I inhale and exhale both through my nose. Take in oxygen as long as you can. Inhale. Exhale. Breaths elongated. Don't get it all out in 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Lift. Inhale. Exhale. All right. So this was an ab workout. I had somebody mention me yesterday in the wellness center that they have a hernia and they can't do the lying down exercises. I already have one video out here, not in the 12-minute series, but a video in standing abs. So I thought I would put this from the knees. Why from the knees? And can you do it standing? Absolutely you can. But from the knees, I'm not using my legs for any momentum in my arching, in my twisting. When you are on your knees or seated on a bench, you have no momentum from the legs. So I feel that it really works these abs very, very well if someone cannot lie down and do this. I hope you enjoyed this. This is so doable. 12 minutes at home. Strong abs makes for a strong back. This is the center of the body, hips and core. You want to maintain quality of life and good balance, you've got to get it strong. It doesn't just happen because we think about it. Thank you so much. I'll be back again next Friday. Until then, you have a wonderful day with positive thoughts. Bye-bye.